Hi guys, I'm back. My name is Michael. Welcome to Let's Talk Corporate Life, where we get real on corporate life. So today I'm in Durban with my friend, long friend since 2019, eh?
2019.
Yes, since 2019.
Yeah.
Mr. Klaas. I met him in 2019 at Church Christian Worship Center. It was very nice. So you guys will get to meet him as well. We're going to talk about his life. We're going to talk about his career, more importantly, and get some insights and some wisdom. So without further ado, Tata, how you
Yes,
doing?
I'm well, thanks. How are you, my
I'm
brother?
okay. I'm okay. I'm tired, but I'm okay. I can't
Yeah.
complain. Can't complain.
Out of
Welcome to the show. But before we get into who you are and all that stuff, I'd like to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Don't think too deep. Don't now go too
Okay.
deep and stuff. Just what comes in your
Relax.
mind, right?
That's fine.
So, what has been keeping you up at night? You know, what has been like been in your mind over the couple of weeks or couple of months or couple of days? You don't have to be deep. Just something that like always comes into your mind, whether it's church, whether it's work, whether it's life in general. In 30 seconds,
Yeah.
just share with us what is on your mind.
Okay. Thank you so much, and thanks for having me, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man. Yeah, no. You know, we live in this age or in this time of so many things busy, busy, busy. It's work, it's church, so many things that are surrounding us. So, and a lot of stress. So, you may drown or the stress may consume you. So, you have to have something that will keep you moving or that will keep you, in motion.
Yeah.
So what has been keeping me is, telling myself that I can do it. I can do it. With that mentality, I do push a lot of things. Without it, I think I would drown because I'm a professional. There's a lot of work. And apart from work, I have a family
Take care of
that
yeah.
I take care of. And yeah, it's just a lot of things. So I can do it. I can do it.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's actually one of the stuff that I'm going through currently with the change of job, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So this thing of saying like I have to do it.
Yeah.
Like no one else will come and help you. You
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
go and do it. It's you because if you don't do it, then nobody can do it. So that's really it's really powerful. Okay,
I can
so thank you again for agreeing to have this conversation with me.
Yeah.
And more importantly, for sharing your life, because this is more about you than it is about me.
Yeah.
And more about you than it is about the people that you are trying to tell your story about. Okay. So I know your story. I know your life. You are my friend.
Yeah.
But our viewers don't know you. So briefly, if you can introduce yourself, who's Mr. Klaas? And then we can then go into the nuggets of your career.
Okay, well, Siphelele Klaas is a boy from Matadiel, the rural areas, outskirts of Matadiel, who grew up there. So I'm this boy. Yeah. So I don't know how to describe myself or tell people more
You're
about
still
myself.
okay. Maybe give us the roadblock from
Yeah.
not the roadblock, the road to where you are now. From okay, you are from Matatiel.
Yeah.
You're born from Matatiel, and then where did you do your higher education?
I'll tell you
and
something
stuff?
interesting about me, which
Okay.
you never knew.
All right.
Which will be your first time. So I studied in Matadiele. Well, I did my primary education in Matadiele, in the rural areas, where the teachers would teach you in isiXhosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will tell you that, for example, in natural science, that the gills, the fish gills, they will say that in isiXhosa, they will find a way. So we grew up or I studied in that kind of environment. Then coming to Durban, when I came here I think it was around 2004 to do my grade 7 in Durban, which is, in primary school. I went to one primary school. It's called Eddington Primary School.
In town?
Yeah, in town.
Okay.
So I had to do my grade 7 there, and I was from the rural areas whereby, it's only African
Now you've
learners. Now I have to transition. English is unknown. It's a foreign language to me. So I was going to do grade 7, right? Then when I got to grade 7, I remember there was a white teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. Her name was Miss Clark. She was white.
Okay.
So I remember on the first day when we were allocated to the classrooms, my prayer was, God, help me not to get into a classroom whose teacher is a white or an Indian. Unfortunately, there were about 2 African teachers. So that school was dominated by white teachers, and unfortunately, I was in that classroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was in grade 7. And I remember when the teacher asked a question, boom, I couldn't answer.
Because you don't understand.
No, I don't
right?
understand the language. I didn't understand the language, and it happened that they called my parents to school because they wanted to understand. They thought I had a problem. What is the problem? And my parents were, they had to tell the teachers that, oh, he's from the rural areas. He doesn't understand English. Yeah. And now they had to come up with a plan. What do we do? Because he's now in this school. What do we do?
Because you're starting English.
English. The
Grade
basics.
7. Actually,
grade 7.
Grade 7, you know how to read, you know how to write.
It was difficult for me, So I had to go back. In fact, not go back. I was put in a class called a special class.
Okay.
So a special class was a class designed for, learners with special needs. So I was in that class for 1 year.
So grade 7, special
class. 1 year in the special class. I remember my friends or their peers at school, they would say that we are the lunatics because that class is a special class.
Okay, yes.
And we had those guys that had temper problems. They were they were taking pills because some had psychological.
Yes.
So I was associated with that class, special class.
Of which that's very interesting for me because when you go to rural, whether you have special needs or not, you're gonna be in the same class with the I don't want to say normal with all the other kids.
Mainstream.
Whether you have psychological issues or what.
Yeah.
But when you go now into Model C schools, you then get that care of saying, okay, this child is struggling to be in the mainstream.
Yes.
So let's create a class that is specializing on taking care of them, of which in the rurals you don't get that.
No, it wasn't.
Which is really
So that's where I come from.
Sure. Okay.
So,
I didn't know that.
Been there for 1 year. I remember when you were, in fact, towards the end of the year, they were recommended to go to schools such as West Ridge. There's one special school. Most of them, in fact, I was one amongst the few that were not going to that school.
Okay.
So I went back to the mainstream in the following year.
So in the following year, when you went to grade 7?
Grade 7. No, grade 7.
So you repeated the year?
It's like I repeated the year.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
but now your English at least was good.
At least I was, it was polished.
I think that's also mean the fact that you were smart, because if you're learning English at grade 7 and then the following year you did grade 7.
No, just a year.
Just a year.
Just a year. And at home we didn't communicate in English.
In English, you go back and you speak
only in
sports.
school. Yeah. So I remember when we were playing on the field, if a white guy came next to you,
Yeah.
This guy really is stressing me.
Thank God
Let
our
me
kids did
rather
not go
be.
through that
Hey?
that life. Eh?
I'm telling you, that's where we come from. That's where we come from.
That's so true, because even with myself, to come think about it,
Yeah.
obviously because we were close to Kanzimawe is close to Port Edward, Glenmore, which is the beach, and then the tourists would come there. So we'd have interaction with
Okay.
white people
At
when
least.
we were selling some stuff. At least
yeah.
my grandma will teach us English when we were
Yes.
selling.
Nice.
So we'd understand when white person will say when we're selling, and then white person will say no thank you near donkey, so that's a no, so move along.
Yeah.
So at least we had that interaction with white people.
Yes.
But in terms of schooling, no, the only time I sat down with a white person
Yeah.
or an Indian was in university.
University.
First year university in T1.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first time actually studying with a white person
Yeah,
or
yeah.
an Indian. So, but like, yeah. Okay,
That's where
cool.
you come from.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, so take us through in terms of your higher education.
Yeah.
What you studied. Okay, what you studied, but also what you studied. Was that what you wanted to study?
Oh, yes. I remember when I was in grade 7.
Aye, class.
No, I'm telling you.
There's no way.
Grade 7. When my teacher asked, what would you want to become when you grow up? I wrote in my book that I want to become a lawyer. That was in grade 7. I remember very well. I want to become a lawyer. I want to marry a very beautiful wife. I want to drive a BMW X5. So that was it. I remember the teacher took my book, like rotating in the classroom.
And
they
showing
were all
everyone.
laughing at me. Yes. Yeah, that's me.
But at least the two of those are ticked. A lawyer,
Yeah.
a beautiful wife. Okay, I'm not sure about the
X5.
X5.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
It's coming. It's coming. Then you know.
Yeah.
You're living you are living what 80% of your dream. So praise the Lord.
Yeah. Amen.
Okay, so take us through your higher education.
Hey, challenges after challenges.
Yeah.
So I've done my grade 12. Well, I'll just fast forward. Grade 12 in Rossborough High here in Durban.
Okay.
So that's where I've matriculated. Now, it's something that I want the viewers to draw. Because I always say that in life there is no formula, right? No formula in life. It's important for me to stress this out because one may take this point. So after matriculating, I applied University of KwaZulu-Natal. You know that in South Africa, there's this point system that they use. Yeah. For you to get into the faculty of law, you need 50%, which is level 4, if I'm not mistaken. And for me, at least if you are not doing pure maths literacy, maybe level 5, those kind of things, the point system. Yes. So yeah, I passed my matric, bachelor, but now the problem, maths. Maths was the problem. Maths. Couldn't get into the university.
All the lawyers are struggling with maths.
And I've discovered, I did not know that all of my colleagues are struggling.
Yes.
When I found out in varsity, when I was doing first year.
All the lawyers are struggling with
I was
maths.
like, okay, then it means I'm not abnormal. I'm normal.
Okay.
So it's normal. Listen. So couldn't get to the University of KwaZulu-Natal. Unfortunately, that's the only university that I've applied to do LLB. The points, yes, they are, but now we need maths.
So were you doing pure maths or math lit?
Pure maths.
Okay, at least.
I was doing pure maths, but
what was your
I got a level 1. Level 1. I remember that was a 22%. 22%. It's not appearing in my certificate, by the way. So I'm just telling you.
Upgrade, yeah?
So when we matriculated, a bachelor, I've got it. And my friends, it was a group of 5 friends. Yeah. they said, let us go and upgrade.
Upgrade,
Some were doing maths and physics, so I was the only one who was doing your history and, and others. So they were doing maths, physics, biology, the sciences. So they said, let's go to upgrade. Now we have matriculated. Let's go and upgrade. I said, no, I'm not going there. They said, there is no university that will take you with this maths.
Which is
I
true.
said, but now why should I go to upgrade in DUT, name those institutions? Why should I go and upgrade, whereas I know that I'm struggling with maths? It means that I'll
you'll
be
fail
going
again,
and
or you'll
I'll be
do-
wasting my parents' money. So I'm not going there. And I said, no, I'm not going. They said, okay, let's go. They went there, 4 of them. One was doing maths, one was doing physics. In fact, 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I remember at the end of the year, the results, maths went up, physics went down. If your physics was maybe 40%, maths was 50%, maths would go down, physics, vice versa. That's what happened to them. So I was not in the equation. Now the question was, where will you study with this maths of yours? But I always had a belief that, it's possible. So long as you have a vision, so long as you have a dream, it's possible. And I remember when, in fact, so January started, Feb, March, April.
Yeah.
Others were in varsities, so I was
Yes.
not studying. I was just at home, just frustrated. I don't know what to do. Then it happened that a cousin of mine from Lesotho, she phoned my mom, telling her that, in fact, she was asking, what am I doing? And my mom said, no, he's not studying. He will try to apply next year. The cousin was asking, what does he want to do? My mom told her that he wants to do law, LLB. And my cousin said, okay, well, we do have it in Lesotho. I'll bring applications for him. My mom said, no, he can't. Maths is a problem.
Yeah.
And my cousin said, no, in Lesotho, law, what does law have to do with maths?
That's
Really?
a very good question.
And
It has to do with logic. Maths has to do with logic.
Yeah.
Which means we agree that lawyers are not logical.
No, we are logical. No. We are logical. More than the mathematicians.
Okay.
Yeah. So I applied in the National University of Lesotho. That was in May 2011, in May. So the good thing was that the academic year starts in August.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I remember receiving an email from my sister. In fact, she printed a printout because I did put her email, those, as a contact person. She came home with this admission letter. I still have it, by the way. I still have it in my documents.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Admitted, Bachelor of Laws, it's a 5-year program. And I was like, ish. I said, I'm not going there.
How?
My friends, how can I leave my friends? I'm not going there. I'm not going there, my friends. Now I'm going to start a new life. It's a different environment. I have never been to Lesotho.
New country.
It's a new country. And I'm like, ish, this is a problem. I shared with one of my friends who was upgrading that, hey, man, I'm going to Lesotho. He said, you are going to waste your parents' money. Have you heard of that university? So you'll finish your degree, then come back here being unemployed. You'll be unemployed.
Sure.
That's what he said. Hey, those words. I was like, hey, yeah, he's right. I'm not going there. Well, my mom said, you are going there. When you receive an opportunity, always grab it with both hands. That's what she said. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. Grab the opportunity, because I had told myself that I was going to apply to your Fort Hare University. And yeah.
But still, maths was going to be a problem.
But there it was not bad. Not bad. I thought I would, those psychometric tests or whatnot. Yeah. I went there, university. So it's a 5-year program. So did my first year. So my plan was to do a first year only, 1 year, then try to.
Back.
First year, it was not cool, being in that environment. Second year. Third year, now I'm enjoying. I'm not going to South Africa. I'll continue here. studied, completed my degree in 5 years, full 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, well, and when I did my first year, there was maths. It was M1330. That was the code.
Yeah.
So when I saw that I'm going to do that, I was like, goodness, again, here we go.
This problem.
It's here.
It's not living.
So in this first year, I failed maths. In fact, I got a sub.
Okay.
I supplemented this maths. I was frustrated. So I supplemented it, passed. Then
Okay,
I've never supplemented in the university.
Anything else?
No,
but
it was only
maths.
maths. When it comes to theory, yeah, it was okay.
It was
but
okay.
numbers, I'm telling you. Yeah, so basically I've done a Bachelor of Laws with the National University of Lesotho.
Okay.
So came back to South Africa. So once you do a foreign qualification, there is something called South African Qualification Authority.
Okay.
So it deals with the foreign qualifications. They evaluate to check if the qualification is equivalent to that
what
of
we
South
have
Africa.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my qualification was evaluated. It was equivalent to that of South Africa.
Okay.
Then I found a law firm where I did articles.
Okay.
Yeah. For us, we do articles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same as accountants, they do articles.
That kind of thing.
Okay, all right. So, okay, now take us through it, because there's something that you said to me. I don't know, we were having a discussion.
Yeah.
You talked about the fact that it's a must if you want to practice law and appear in court.
Yeah.
It's a must for you to go through the journey of doing articles and what. Because if you don't do that, then you are just a mere LLB degree holder.
Correct.
Can you explain that? Because now I'm not explaining it. Can you explain that?
Okay.
Because that, to me, that was confusing. Actually,
Yeah.
to many people, it's going to be a little bit confusing.
Yeah. Okay. So for you to become an admitted, we call them an admitted lawyer or an admitted attorney or legal practitioner, you have to go through this route of admission. So you need to register for articles. You register with the Law Society. Now they call it the Legal Practice Council. You register with it whilst you are in the employment or whilst you are under training by a qualified attorney.
Okay.
Someone senior to you, someone that will groom you, someone that will teach you, work, practical work. So you are there for, it can be 2 years or 1 year. So there, what you do, they train you, you go to court, you appear in court, you draft, you do basically everything that lawyers do. You are under training for, it's either a year or 2 years. It's called articles. So then after articles or whilst doing articles, you can also register with the Law Society. It's called School for Legal Practice.
Okay.
School for Legal Practice.
While doing articles.
Whilst doing articles.
Okay.
School for Legal Practice. It's offered by the Law Society. There's a course there. We call it Practical Legal Training. It's a 6 months course. So I remember when I was doing that course, I was working. During the day, I was with my principal, being taught in the office.
Okay.
Yeah. Then after work, I would drive to UKZN, to attend classes in the evening. And for me, I was excited because I was like, okay, now I'm in the university.
This is my time.
The University of KwaZulu-Natal that rejected me. Now I'm here. Yeah, so I was there in UKZN for 6 months. They offer that. Yeah. So, yeah.
So you have to do it for 6 months.
6 months.
Okay. So
I think some do it for like 8 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, but for me, for me it was 6 months. And there are exams. After that, you go, you write They're called board exams, 4 papers. Now I'm told that there will be 5. So you write those exams. They are set nationally. They are called board exams.
So you have to do it within the
It
time
can
you were
be.
doing.
No. You can do, you can either afterwards, because what is important for you to get admitted is to have served articles for 1 year or 2 years, to have attended that legal school for legal practice, which is PLT, practical legal training for 6 months or 8 weeks, have that certificate. You also write exams there. It's a lot of studying. Then after that, you register for board exams. Then after completing your board exams, you then apply in the High Court to be admitted as an attorney or a legal practitioner. So you go through that route. So
So what is the difference now between a mere degree
holder,
LLB degree holder, and then an admitted attorney? And excuse me. And why is being an admitted attorney more important than the LLB?
Okay, no problem. I'll just expand on that. So being an LLB graduate or holder, that's when you are from school, you possess your degree, LLB. When you have that degree, LLB, some companies may employ you as a legal advisor. Some, they can employ you as a legal advisor. Or you can be a paralegal, whatever, you can do that. But when you are an admitted attorney, it means that you have a right of appearance. You can do litigation. You can, have that right to be in courts. You have a certificate. It's like you are now a legal practitioner. You can now run a practice because you are now deemed fit. But an LLB holder, there are limitations, if I may put it.
All right. Okay. Actually, I was telling about the salary part.
Hey, you love the salary part, eh? The 3,000 one, I was getting 3,000.
Sure.
Yeah, for a full year, 3,000. Yeah, so I remember when I was one thing that I decided when I finished my degree.
Yeah.
I told my parents that from now on, please don't buy me clothes, don't buy me anything. Now I want to be independent.
You're independent now.
Yeah.
I don't need you guys.
Now I'm working, not knowing I'm going to get a job, not knowing that I would get a 3,000. Hey, then I regretted, goodness. This 3,000, I need, it's for petrol. I was paying for my fees. That practical legal training, it was 12,600, I remember. So I was paying in installments, and I had a car. Well, it was not my car. Someone lent me their car. So I was petrol, you know, all those expenses in this 3.5.
And you also have to buy your own clothes because you said...
My own clothes. Because I told my parents and I couldn't reverse my words.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I decided.
Hey, papa,
papa. And I had to live by my words.
Okay, all right. So that's the money that you were earning, and you had to do. So you're earning 3.5.
Yeah.
You had the fees of 12 point something.
12.6.
12.6. You still remember?
I remember.
12.6, and petrol here you must pay, and then because you were too arrogant and cocky. Yeah. You decided to ask your parents not to buy clothes, right? So there's a whole lot. So my question that I want to ask is. I want to feed my family. So you can't tell me I must go to the thingy there.
Yeah, the article.
Whereas if I'm doing the LLB, I go to an insurance company. They give me 20,000, 80,000 rand versus 2.5 or 3,000. Probably now they're getting paid more basic probably getting 8,000 or something. But there's still a huge difference. I've got a family to feed. I have a home to build. So, how do you justify recommending people to do articles and then go and be admitted attorneys versus I have to go and build my family? Today, I graduated, because everyone in my family, when I graduate, especially in the black community,
Yeah.
when one graduates, the expectations are my child is going to raise my family.
True.
So how then do you reconcile the two?
Hey, it's quite a challenge, and it's really tempting, to be honest, because when you look at these two salaries, in the corporate, you go to an insurance company, they might give you maybe 20,000, as you are saying. They might give you a medical aid.
Yes.
You may have a pension.
Yes.
But when you go to
Yes.
articles, there's no pension. There's no pension. There's no medical aid.
Nothing. It's just this 8,000.
Even the pay as you earn. I was not paying pay as you earn.
You see.
I don't know whether it was legal or not. Maybe 3.5, no pay as you earn. I was not, because of the salary, the way it was little. So yes, it's tempting, because you have this expectation from your family that Mike will take care of us. He's now a graduate, and when you look at this money, it's too small. But for me, I would recommend. My recommendation is that if you know what you want, because in the long run you may have the returns. Remember, I said that when you have this degree, LLB, a degree holder, you can get a good job. But now, how about in the long run? I want to believe that you will, well, these are just my sentiments. I believe that you will be stuck in the longest run in this, because you have a degree only. Whereas many jobs, in big companies, they will want someone who is admitted. Even for the risk, they say that someone who is admitted, they know, they have more experience because they have been dealing with prescriptions, those kind of things. So it means that it mitigates even the risk. So the companies are likely to take you. And apart from you being employed, you can run your own legal practice. Yeah, you may run your own legal practice in the long run. So for now, maybe you may want to work as an employee, but in the long run, you may have your legal practice. Ultimately, maybe become a judge or a magistrate or a judge, because they are appointed based on the experience, and they look at those things. So, but if you are just an LLB holder, there are limitations. Yeah.
Got a silly question.
Okay.
Are judges paid a lot of money? Yes or no? Don't explain yourself. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so explain this thing, because don't go too in detail.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I believe that judges are paid more than politicians, and I know that politicians are paid a lot of money. True or false? That's the first question. And you said true. Judges get paid a lot of money. And then now this follow-up question is, are they getting paid more than the politician in parliament?
I want to believe that they are paid more. I want to. I don't know the judge's salary. I want to believe so, because I remember there was a so-called a judicial independence. It's a doctrine of judicial independence. Within the doctrine of judicial independence, there is a so-called the remuneration of judges.
Okay.
They have a so-called security of tenure. Security of tenure, it means that they are paid more so that they may not be tempted with bribes.
With bribes, yes.
Yeah. So they have car allowance, free petrol, electricity free, telephone free. Most of the things they are paid for, like it's called the security of tenure, so that even if you are getting tempted, you think that, wow, but the benefits that I have.
Good.
So I'm not sure of the salary, but I'm looking at the, this thing of a security of tenure.
Okay.
So they do. I want to believe so.
All right, let's go there. Let's just move. Let's just move and forget
Yeah,
about salaries. Okay, cool. So you are saying, in the long run, being an admitted attorney has more benefits
True.
than being a mere LLB degree holder.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my perception, and I've seen it. I've seen it. You have more opportunities when you're admitted. You can check, even if you check on Google, legal jobs or whatnot. You can check. Yeah, it will show you admitted. Even in the mines, a legal advisor, they have to be admitted. The municipality and admitted. In many places, admitted. So it's a prerequisite for a person to be admitted. Yes, some do not go that route, but for me, I would actually recommend that go through the admission, go through this process. I know it's not nice, the money is not really good, but in the long run, at least you will have more advantage than the person that is not admitted.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's go back to your career. So you did your articles at
It's called MM and Associates. It was
Yes.
in Durban. Yeah.
okay, and then after your
After my articles, well, I got admitted. That was in 2018.
Okay.
In April in April 2018,
Yeah.
when I was admitted as a legal practitioner of the High Court in PMB. Yeah. So yeah, from there I went to Scorpion Legal Protection.
Okay.
I worked there as a legal advisor from 2019 to 2023. I was a legal advisor. Then
What does a legal advisor do?
a legal advisor, well, you deal with clients. You are called an in-house counsel. You deal with, you consult, you provide legal advice. In some instances, you do draft. So that the only thing that you do not do, you do not appear in court. Yeah, you don't appear in court. So you are only limited within, you don't go out, appear and make these applications. Yeah. So I was.
So wait. So Scorpion is the competitor of Clientele Life. Okay, it was Scorpion first when we were growing up. Scorpion was the big thing, and then there's Legal Wise. And
now there's Clientele
came in, and then there are different other companies.
Many.
So, but what I'm trying to get in is, so your job was when I have an issue with a bank or they're trying to repossess my car, I phone Scorpion, and then you'll pick up the call.
Oh, yeah.
And then you'll.
Yeah, so we worked on a system. There was a system that we used. It was called Phoenix back then. So on a computer, there would be there were queries that were coming through. So they will be allocated to you. Maybe per day you'll deal with 20. You'll be dealing with eviction. So I was in the contact center. So we dealt with all areas of law. It was criminal law. Criminal law. I'm arrested, drunken driving. I've killed someone. Those things. Then law of property, your evictions, your spoliation. Someone had switched, or my landlord had switched the electricity without obtaining a court order. Those things. Divorce, family law, divorce, your maintenance, your custody. You name them. Your kind of constitutional law.
Okay.
Yeah. I need an RDP. They are not giving me an RDP, administrative, constitutional, all branches of law, advising on those. Yeah.
So you got a lot of experience from doing that because you were touching.
Yeah, I was touching in all areas of law. Yeah. Then from there on, I got admitted as well in Lesotho. I do, yes, I'm a legal practitioner in Lesotho, so it means I have a certificate in South Africa and Lesotho, so I can practice.
So if I'm admitted here in South Africa, it doesn't mean that I can go to Lesotho and say because I'm
No.
admitted in South
You need to get admitted first, have a certificate, have a license.
in South Africa. But can I use my license in Lesotho?
You cannot. You need to be admitted first in Lesotho.
Lesotho.
You need to have
So
that
that's why
certificate
that's why you are saying you admitted both.
in both. So it means I have a certificate in Lesotho that authorizes me to practice in the courts of Lesotho. And in South Africa, I do, different
it's both.
certificates.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So we must open a company both sides, eh? Run a company this side, run a
Listen,
company that side,
you
and make
can.
money, become millionaires.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you said you worked as a legal practitioner, and then what happened?
Advisor.
Oh,
Okay.
legal advisor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from being a legal advisor, I got promoted in 2023.
Okay.
I think it was in July when I became a branch manager at Scorpion Legal Protection. I was managing a property specialist department. So in that department, I had, I think it was a team of 5 legal advisors that were reporting to me. Okay. So we dealt only with property-related matters. So now it was a specialist department. We are not dealing with, all types of legal matters. So it was specifically property-related. So I was managing that department.
So what are you doing there?
So what I was doing, I was dealing with the administration of the department, doing your KPI assessments, performance, the probationary reviews of the staff, induction, even the recruitment. If I have maybe one of my guys had resigned, so I would recruit, sit in the interviews, attend to complaints. Basically, everything concerning the department, it came through to me.
Okay. Yeah. So what is the? I think this is the biggest question that I have for, and it makes sense for you because you have went through being with the colleagues, to then being now promoted, to now move from the pack and be an island day. Like, how is that shift different, and how is it important for one to actually go through the transition? And if you don't go through the transition, like, what are the disadvantages of a manager who still sits with the pack? Sits with the pack.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's not an easy transition. Remember that these were your colleagues, or you are in the same level as them. Now you are promoted, you are going to manage them, and some do resist, change. Some will not want because sometimes age, or this is my peer, we used to talk with him, and now he's a manager. So I want to believe that you first need to understand that you are now embarking into leadership. And now when you are a leader, it means that you will not walk on the same ground with your subordinates. Not necessarily that you will be a bully in a way. You work together with them, but you sit in that position so that you can, oversee. You are now above, you are overseeing, and they come to report to you. It's not that easy, but it's a matter of understanding leadership. It's good to be a leader that is amongst the crowd, but at the same time, get out of the crowd and assume your position, know who you are. Because if you remain with the crowd for the longest time, it will be difficult for them to also, put you in that high esteem. Yeah, because you are part of them. It's good, you are. And being a leader, it doesn't mean that you need to leave your, the team that you are leading, just that you are leading. It means that you are ahead. You are amongst them, but a bit ahead. Yeah,
sure.
You are leading. So to lead, it means that you are a bit ahead. You cannot lead whilst you are walking together with them. So you need to, segregate yourself in a way. Yeah, put yourself, in that position. But at the same time, remember that you are a human being. they come to you. You open a room, you create a room for them to be comfortable, because at the end of the day, you are colleagues. These are your colleagues.
So when you were a manager at the time, did you had some retaliation, some pushbacks from the team to say, actually, hey, say, you're with us now, you are selling us out? Type of
You do
retaliation?
get those kind of things from the staff, because some will resist from being led by you.
Yeah.
Like, why him? What's so special about him? Because he's exactly like us. Yeah, so you do get those, but it's just a matter of understanding who you are and understanding that you are there not by, there was no tier, lalingekho tier. You qualified to be there. Otherwise, you will nepotism. Yes, I was looking for that one. Otherwise, you will be that leader who has a low self-esteem. So you need to build your confidence first. I remember the first day when I became a manager, I had to sit in the boardroom with my staff. Some were older than me. They were older than me, and I had to address and I had to set some ground rules and so forth. It was a bit intimidating, but what kept me moving was that I can do it. And I'm qualified to be in this position. It was not through nepotism.
There's no tea.
No, there was no tea. So I qualified to be here. So that gives you a confidence to lead, and knowing that you are qualified. Because you cannot be a leader who has a low self-esteem. Because at times you'll have the staff challenging you. So it means that you'll accept everything that they say because you are not confident in yourself. Yeah, that's leadership.
So ITIA is a very dangerous thing, eh?
I want to believe it's dangerous because at the back of your mind, you may not know that you got in here through ITIA. Yeah, but at the back of your mind, you'll say, but they've done a favor for me. But if you have went through the process, you'll know that, I've been through the process. I was deemed fit. I was put on a scale, and they felt my weight. Therefore, I deserve to be here. I deserve to be here.
Sure.
I'm here to lead.
Okay. Yeah. Fast forward, you're a manager at Scorpion, but you left Scorpion.
Yeah. Opportunities. Yeah, greener pastures. Yeah.
You left Scorpion. That's Scorpion. Where you are currently are situated. Okay. Before we get to where you are currently are situated, I want to understand, because for me it's quite different in the FMCG space. You find that people are moving a lot. They're changing job every year. Every year they're changing job. Most people.
But we thank Tupod and the thing that they introduced, because they were curbing people from moving and moving.
No, that thing at Tupod is that thing I hate. I hate Tupod because why are you restricting me with my money?
No.
I want to finish my home, and I make sure that when I retire, okay, let's not talk about Tupod.
You're not there.
This is not the place for Tupod. Yes, okay, so what made you want to leave Scorpion? Because I believe you've been there for a long time, and post your articles, that was your first employer, and you were getting paid a lot of money, you were happy, you were a manager. Why leave?
Well, I was there for full 5 years. Well, I had a vision, or I had a goal that I want to be there for maybe 3 years. Okay. But it happened that I was there for more than 3 years, which is okay. It's learning experience.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was not... Well, I have grown, but I wanted to grow more. And I wanted more opportunities. That was a good company. It gave me a good experience. I'm grateful for that, but I wanted to explore, do something different. Because when you are doing one and the same thing, it's a routine. Sometimes you end up not being productive. You just do it for the sake of doing it. and you end up not enjoying what you do.
are doing.
Yeah, and now the good thing about us, I always say, when you are a professional like you and I,
Yeah.
you can always leave your job to another. You are not limited like my dad, who had maybe metric. If he was working for Durban Solid Waste. So it
Okay.
means that he could not move because he doesn't have, expertise.
Yes.
But for you, you have a degree. That's the beauty of education. You can move from this company to another, so long as you leave. Even if you are 50, you can always resign, go to another. So that's the freedom that we have as the the professionals, because you can always move. So I took that opportunity. Let me grow. Yeah, let me grow. Let me get more experience. Do something. I'm bored now. So even where I am, I can decide maybe in 2 years' time that I'm leaving, or in
You've
12
achieved
months'
what you
time.
wanted to
Yeah.
get there. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah. You can move.
So you encourage.
Yeah.
You encourage that, eh?
It's good and bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to hear the bad because you've discussed
It's
the good.
good.
Okay.
I was in the recruitment, so at times we'd look at the candidate CV.
Yeah.
And we look at the companies that they've worked in. So many companies. So we will say that no, we are not taking this one because they are likely to move, not
move
to stay
again.
with us.
Yes.
Now we'll have to go back to the drawing board, a recruitment,
Again.
because this person has a modus operandi of, they
not
leave.
staying.
They are there for 12 months, 6 months. You look at that track. So that's the bad thing about it. But it's good for your development, because you can't stay in a place whereby you feel that you are not growing or you are not enjoying anymore. You are now, J, for the sake of being there.
You're just
But you
coming
need to
for the
enjoy. When you wake up in the morning going to work, you need to enjoy and have that purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be excited.
Excited. I'm going to work. It's nice. Otherwise, you stay there for how many hours? How many hours? 8 hours.
Yeah,
It will be long for you.
Sure.
So it's good to change. If you feel that you are bored, you have a degree, you have a qualification. Why not?
You can
try something new. Try something.
You heard that, guys? You can move. You're allowed to move.
Yeah, move.
Okay, now take us through where you currently are, what you're doing, which company you work for. Are you still in management?
Yeah. So I'm currently with Motor Industry Bargaining Council. It's called MIPCO. Yeah, in
Okay.
KZN. So yeah, I'm a manager still,
Okay.
head of the legal department in KZN. Yeah, I'm still in management.
Same number of people, or now you're leading a bigger crowd?
Well, I think I'm fortunate. I think it's the same number. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, it's 7 or 6.
Okay.
Six. Yeah, 6 people now. Yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
So now the difference between where you are, and obviously we know it's a complete different
It's
industry.
a different industry. Correct.
The difference between where you are and where you've been. Is there a big difference, or there's no difference at all?
Well, not so much. Well, it's a bit different. Not that much. Because this is a bargaining council. That was a legal insurance company. As I was telling you, that we dealt with legal advice.
Yeah.
We dealt with, clients. But now this is a bargaining council whereby we are dealing with employees, we deal with employers, and it's more of a labor sphere,
Yeah.
as opposed to the property specialist, or where we are dealing with everything as I was a legal advisor. So it's quite different. It's different, but now, as much as law, the areas of law may differ, but the principles are the same. So that's why it's easy to maneuver from this. I can go into maybe compliance, or go to criminal, or go to insurance. Okay, well, as in the insurance, wherever. The principles are the same. Yeah, it's just a matter of transitioning and learning how things are done here. Otherwise, law is law. Yeah.
Okay.
Law is law.
I don't want to go deep into, I think because of time, we just need to have another session with you just to go, because I've got so many questions that are running through my mind. I don't know which one to ask.
Okay.
But if you could give someone an advice, someone who is doing an LLB now, final year, and what, they're left with a couple of months to finish year 2025.
Yeah.
The next year they're graduating.
Yeah.
What is this one advice you will give them?
Okay, well, my advice to them would be, perseverance is the key. And well, once you have persevered, you will reach, the end goal, which is having your LLB degree. Then from there on, it's the process of, embarking into the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, as we were talking about, the dynamics or the difficulties and the financial restraints and so forth, my advice to that candidate would be to go through this articles process. I know it's not easy, but it's part of the process that will refine you and make you the best attorney that you can be, because there's a lot of training appearing in court. Sometimes I'm not threatening them. Sometimes the principal will just give you a file in the morning at 8 o'clock and tell you that you need to go to the CCMA at 10.
Sure.
It's part of being groomed. It's not a nice process, but it's doable. If I was able to do it, it means that the viewer can do it.
Anyone can do
It's doable. It's just a matter of going through the process. And I know I've been mentioning this 3,000 thing. It's not a lot, but at the end of the day, it will get you somewhere. Just to, go through the process, persevere.
Yeah.
There are many people who went through the process and today they are elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, we can name them big people. So it's just a matter of process, allowing it to process you so that you may be a greater person. Yeah, that's where we start.
It's so painful.
On them.
It's so painful because, that's why I'll always go back on the money. Guys, we're here for the money.
Money.
And you want me to go do articles. My first salary at Unilever in the graduate program was nothing less than 20,000.
Wow.
So
you see,
I always feel pain when people will go through this. Obviously, yes, you're saying they must always think about the future, the long run, the benefits they will get once they're admitted attorneys and what. But I've got a family to feed. But I know it's something that we can't solve here, me and you today.
Yeah.
But guys, these things of articles,
unfortunately, it's a system. It's a system that had been set. Well, you'll get some law firms that were paying our colleagues BOMA 10,000. Most of those are wide law firms. Some would be, some could do articles with Legal Aid Board of South Africa, which was paying BOMA 15, 14,000.
Yes, now you're
some were
talking.
able to buy cars. But now, how many people can Legal Aid employ?
Do that, yeah.
Because they will take, in Durban, maybe they would take about 4 or 3 candidate attorneys. So most of us went to these, law firms. But yeah.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, it's no. I know.
Yeah,
But now the LPC or the Legal Practice Council has regulated the remuneration.
Yeah.
I think it's around 8,000.
Yeah,
at least.
that's something to you can like breathe.
But for you, you see, if you are talking about 20,000, hey, you are rich.
Yeah, that's
You
why I
are
got
rich.
married quick.
For us, how many years did it take to get married?
Yeah, you see.
Yeah,
Because of those 3,000.
I finished, I think I only got married in 2020, finished school in 2016.
2016.
So it was not possible. Yeah, it was
Because
not possible.
I finished school 2019.
You see?
Um,
When I started working
yeah,
at Scorpion
and then got married
in 2020. You got married in 2021.
2021, yeah.
In September.
But did the lobolas and everything in 2020.
I wouldn't afford. I would
So,
not afford.
but there were a lot of sacrifices I did myself. But I'm just saying, and the fact that I'm a last born, I didn't have to same time go fix my home because my sisters they've
They were
done
there.
most of the
They've
work.
paved the way already.
Yeah. So there were a lot of advantages for me. But going back to the point that it's painful.
It is.
It's painful. But I like what you're saying, that you must allow to go through the process. Because in the long run, then you will
reap.
You'll reap.
There will be the returns in the long run.
But you know what I can say?
Yeah.
What I can say to people, people must do BCom, and don't do BCom accounting. That thing takes forever.
Okay.
Do BCom, and then do BCom marketing.
Okay.
Supply chain. The colleagues in supply chain, they're getting paid a lot of money.
Okay.
Then you are good. This thing of LLB, guys, is a waste of time.
It's
Number
not.
one, you don't even know maths.
How can you survive
You
without
don't even
law?
know maths. You
How
don't
can
know
you
maths.
survive without law?
You are nothing. Look at us. Who knows maths? We know maths. We don't have to go through these what you call these things that you do, these articles and waste time.
So can we cut a deal, my friend?
Okay.
So next time when you're in trouble, please don't call this guy. Never call me. Let's cut ties now.
No, let's leave this thing. I am defeated.
So it means that you will need me without my maths, okay.
Yeah, ne?
So you'll need me.
It's life.
No.
We need each other.
As much as he says that BCom and these, supply chain that he's mentioning, you cannot live without law.
Yes.
Law is life and water, inseparable. You cannot separate life and water. LAW, life and water. They go together.
You are trying to make law seem like an important thing.
At home you have laws. You can't just do things without law.
This guy
law is a must.
They must make you an ambassador for law at this point.
No, law. What can you do without law? Everything is regulated.
Okay.
Even
let's wait.
There's law here.
No, let's close this thing. Let's close this thing. But we still need to do like a second connect, because I've got so many questions that at least when we do the second connect, we're not gonna do introduction, what. You're telling me about grade 7, all those things. We're just gonna shoot straight to the questions that I have. Cool. But because of time,
hopefully you invite me in Joburg.
Yes, please. Come to my house. I've got a nice house.
Yeah.
Come to my house.
Yes, please.
Let's sit down. I'll ask my wife to cook for us.
Okay.
And then over meal, we can shoot another video. And then I'll ask you these serious questions, because I've got serious questions.
Anytime.
Like, no, these questions are not going to fit in this conversation.
Yeah.
Because this conversation is more like a chill. But I've got serious questions for you. So thank you so much, my brother.
You're most welcome.
For agreeing to have this time with you. Next time when you're in Joburg, just give me a call. I'll host you. My wife cooks good food.
Yes.
We'll sit and then we'll have this conversation over a nice meal. Okay.
Yes.
Otherwise, guys, that's it for this episode. It's been a long episode. Myself and Klaas can speak for years and hours and hours and years. So I don't want to bore you guys. But money, guys, for me, this is just my personal opinion. Articles versus money. LLB versus admitted attorney. 3,500. Okay, now it's 8,000 versus 15,000 or 20,000. Any given day, I'll take the left over the right. But it's for you to decide. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, ne?
Thanks, my brother.
You're welcome, Dad.